and that is that the direction for all the years I've known, where now the cine business, I'm looking at about maybe 35 years. It's not quite 40, but and what I've seen is the drive towards sharpness, contrast, getting all the aberrations corrected, basically making perfect pictures. In
Mhm.
fact, I even did an advertisement for a software company years ago, many years ago, and the advertisement said "picture perfect," and the point was, beautiful sharp images. Now, what's changed is that we've gone pretty much, not completely, but we've sort of migrated from film to digital. Now, for the consumer prosumer, maybe it's sort of like, well, it's digital, it's film, so what? But for people in the movie business, which is really the entertainment business, and television, and maybe to a lesser extent commercials and music videos, but movies and TV, the look of the picture is very important.
Mhm.
And the problem with digital is a lot of the time it's very, I call it clinical, surgical, it's a very
Frequent.
clean look. It's actually the look that 10 or 20 years ago with film you'd say, oh, great, that's the look we want. But now it's like, well, these directors of photography, they're used to sort of softening it up a bit and a fog filter and this and the lighting and blah, blah. Now with this digital, it's making it too sharp, just to use a word. It doesn't have the aesthetic. It doesn't have the film grain, some of that, analog aspect. It's a bit like a vinyl record, an old vinyl record versus I don't know, an MP, whatever it is these days, or a CD or something. So to me, what's happened in the last well, since digital cameras really got going, I would say the last 10 years, maybe up to 15 years, what's happened is that the demand now in the professional area of imaging is how do we make digital look like film or a bit more like film? How do we make it film? How do we give it an aesthetic look? And not just with the lighting and filters and post processing, but is there some way we can do it as we're shooting,
Mhm.
but doing it in the lens? So there's been this idea, can we, you'll hear the word detuning or what's the look of the lens?